And we're back. Okay, we've actually been in the save room since then.
Yeah, but we figured you guys didn't need to see that.
Yeah, we've swapped out the items now, so we've got something away. We need to put some of the stuff away.
You might want to refuel your canteen.
I'll go to a different one, because we visit that one often. I don't really want to waste it.
Yeah, good idea. Let's get.
Besides, I don't think the Crimson Heads turn up until you get the dog collar.
Actually, I think there's a time limit.
I don't think so because I think because if there was a time limit, right, you could just stand around and you'd be totally like because this game has an insane amount of busy work. You could wander around forever and not know what to do if you're a clueless dolt as I was back in the day. And it never came back until, like, say, after a certain amount, like I got a certain item or I got something like that. For example, if you don't hang around here, the hunters don't turn up, do they?
No.
So, I'm pretty sure it's like, it waits for certain time stuff or whatever. Oh, God. Now, where do we go from here? We go upstairs, don't we?
We do.
We're upstairs. We have to go upstairs in order to get to what we're looking for. And do you know what? Even though this is, it has weird controls, it still feels like Resident Evil, even though it does, I suppose, you've just played the original. Is it different from it?
70%. So Shinji Mikami says.
Oh, so that's from the guy himself, but I don't trust that man.
I trust what he says.
I mean, he's up on the internet looking up weird facts. Oh, he's bringing up something about the Crimson Heads. Interesting thing to do.
Indeed, I believe in knowing my enemy.
All right. The first Crimson Head. In the remake, there are a few zombies that will never become Crimson Heads, no matter how they are dispatched. These are Forest Speyer, the two zombies found in the graveyards, the one located behind the entrance hall of the cemetery, where the player gets the magnum, and the animated cavadas found in the lab.
Cadavers,
I don't know. Alright.
Dead bodies.
Right, we're in another save point, aren't we?
Yes, they're one of the rarest enemies in the series. They only appear in the Umbrella Chronicles, which basically retells the Mansion story, and Operation Raccoon City, which is non-canon.
Well, there are a lot of Resident Evil games.
Yeah, and I've played nearly all of them.
And the thing is, we're only supposed to get up to 6.
Yeah, well, some of them are kind of spin-offs or diversions, like Code Veronica.
Oh god, these controls are freaking shite on a trifle sandwich. Alright. Dogs. I don't know why the dogs always creep me out the most, or the concept of the dogs creep me out the most. Even though they're probably one of the weakest enemies to kill. How do you actually shake these off? Do you have to waggle the stick or something, I guess? Did I just blow its head off?
You did, like he's shot.
I love it when that happens. It's like the 1 in a million shot that does it.
That was some fine dog dispatching.
I just remember how I blew in one of the playthroughs that I did in order to familiarise myself, because last time was a fucking disaster. I just blew off 3 of their heads and stomped off the other, because it was like 4 zombies. I do not know how I did it. I was like, right, I'm going to face these bastards rather than run.
Approximately 30 minutes to an hour it takes for a zombie to mutate into a Crimson Head.
Right, well that's storyline.
In real time.
Alright.
If the player should fail to burn an inactive zombie that has been shot down after some time, approximately 30 minutes to an hour, the zombie will have mutated into a Crimson Head.
Okay, so that's in real time.
Booyah.
Okay, so you officially nailed it. Okay. So, yeah, let's go sort out the Crimson Heads, or else we're going to be screwed. Isn't there one where the insects have mutated and you have to run away from them because they'll attack you?
I believe so.
Shit, I hit the no button.
Box room?
Yeah, box room. Fuck! Don't you get a second... Oh wait, I did discard it.
Ah.
I hit the no button, yet it made me still discard it. I guess the programmers didn't program in the no scenario.
It worked out for us though, didn't it?
Yeah, I can't be bothered to friggin' go back to that goddamn place again. So, well, to be honest, to be fair, the box room isn't that far.
You can access the kitchen at this point in the game. In the original, you can't just yet.
Well, you use the sword key.
No. Yawn opens up a hole in the piano room when you go down.
No, you use the sword key.
Not in the original game, you don't.
We're not on the original. Stop talking about the original. Sorry.
Just giving our audience some reference.
You want reference? Screw you. There's no freaking reference. There's no point in referencing because they're not here and because
you don't
they're not...
screw me. Resident Evil screws you.
It's pretty much screw this game. Tell you what, it screws me up, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to burn those fuckers because there's a part later where you have to save your teammate, and the last thing I want is resurrecting zombies on my tail when I'm trying to get a serum. You know, and I'm strapped for time. Whatever.
You don't have any kerosene. Why did you carry that thing about?
Because I was going to wait until I got the next kerosene thing. I
yeah,
should have got more, but well, I'll go back again. I'll go back. Don't worry. Why am I here?
You want to save it at some point?
I will save. Don't worry. We'll save. We're limited on ribbons. I'd rather, avoid saving for now.
Ribbons. We've got about 10.
Well, that's enough for me.
Obviously not, because you won't use them.
I'll use them in my time. How dare you? One of these things. Yeah, okay, broken shotgun.
We picked the nose. I mean, the lock.
I can pick my nose if you like. I mean, it's no problem. I've got my...
Please don't.
Right, there you go. It's your kerosene. I was waiting to come here, and I was going to fill it up here, and then I was going to burn the fuckers, and it was all part of the plan. It was totally part of the plan. I knew this was going to be here. I'm totally awesome.
No,
I don't want to take the ribbon, do I? Not yet, anyway, because we want...
the box room is right there. That's for your stun gun.
Yeah, I know. The reason why I'll come back eventually later, because I want to actually make these things all green. Because if you leave one, what actually is pretty good about this game is if you leave one item here, it still comes up red on the map. So you have to get all the items for it to become green. Then there's nothing left for it here.
Very intelligent, that.
A pretty good one. Pretty good. It's the little things. It's like they didn't have to do that. They could have just had it turn green when you explored it. I shit myself whenever I see them turn like they might be red because I'm like, oh god, is it going to happen? And now you will burn. Oh come on! I was not even near it. Get away from it! Ah, fuck!
How is she, Doctor?
Oh, she's fine. She'll live.
She'll live.
There's a zombie down here, isn't there? Ah. Oh, that was the pussiest zombie I've ever seen in my life.
Unless he gets up again.
He's gonna get up. I'm just... How do you make sure that they stay on the floor?
I just go over to them, then stand over them, point down and pump shots into them.
I know. I mean, as in when they crawl, because when they... I've noticed actually...
Sometimes
he actually just turned red.
Crawl.
He turned red just now, so...
That's only because his blood pooled.
Yeah. So, I know, but that's pretty much what they're saying right now. If they, I like how they turn red immediately, and you can't tell if they've become a Crimson Head yet.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good thing. It's like I said, it's a little thing. It's like you don't know if it might be a Crimson Head, it might not be, it might move, it might not. Okay, yeah, it's a helmet, so you can't go into that one yet. Unlocked it, yeah, and where did we end up?
I believe this is the kitchen.
No, this is not the kitchen. This is far from the kitchen. The kitchen's down on the first floor. We're on the second.
Yes.
We're in this.
Back in the macabre.
We are where we need to be. Oh crap! Eventually, this fucker's gonna turn.
Unless, of course, we get the.
Yeah, let's go back and get some more kerosene, eh?
Yeah.
The thing is, the Crimson Heads are such a pain. So I guess. They didn't become Crimson Heads?
We've been playing for about 50 minutes now,
yeah.
So I'm thinking that some zombies might start popping.
Yeah. And definitely those ones that we found at the beginning. So we're going to have to make sure that we have... This one doesn't turn, does he? He always stays there.
No, it's just a dead body.
But the thing is, you don't know, do you? You don't know. You think that maybe they would turn. Some people turn when they're eaten. Some people don't. It's like, what, are they immune to the T virus or something? It makes no sense. Thinking I really shouldn't be trying to make sense of this, should I? Alright. This is useless, so I suppose that's not. We'll put this under item. And then we'll get some kerosene and blow the fuckers. So yeah, I just love how you can face Crimson Heads all the time, and yet the boss is a Crimson Head. It's like, why?
It's a Crimson Head Prototype 1. It's more powerful than your typical Crimson Head.
Hey, Husky. Alright, next time on the show. Next time on Milanous Plays.